Hi, hello everyone. We have 3 videos to show you. We've been working on these a long time, and these are things that we show our students when they come to Ozimo. It's to discuss various ways of singing and how singing has changed from the past to the present. We believe that it is easier to see than to hear what's going on in the voice, because the ears are more easily fooled. The eye is harder to fool. So these videos are mostly about looking at singers. Most people aren't used to looking at singers the way we do. We're not asking you to look at them from a performance point of view, but rather just physically. The point being that if you see tension, then that means there is tension. And we wanted to show some singers first from the past and talk about how they were much more relaxed. The approach to the voice was much more relaxed. There are reasons for this, and we can discuss this another time. Let's take a look. What we're doing here is showing a similarity between instrumentalists and singers. So let's start. So at one point in the history of singing, string players, cellists, violinists, viola players, aspired to sing with their instruments like great singers. And that's something, in fact, that I always heard in my own home, because my father was a violinist, and all of the string players that hung around used to talk about singing with the instrument, and how that was one of the greatest things you could do. And they admired these wonderful singers. And there's a quote from an old maestro, Gimignani, who said that a great violinist must achieve a tone that should rival the greatest human voice. And when singers had balanced, healthy, and beautiful voices, well, that's what violinists and other string players wanted to sound like. And here are some pictures, still photos of wonderful singers of the past in the act of singing, showing how beautifully relaxed they are. Someone once commented that they all look very happy, and although it's not necessary to look happy, it is necessary to have freedom and spontaneity. In order to have freedom and spontaneity, you have to have ease of vocal production. So when you look at someone like Ella Fitzgerald here, she's inside of herself. It's very internal. She's not pushing her voice out toward the public. She is listening internally. She's relaxed, she's concentrated. All of the singers that are singing on this video are like that. That's what we want to show.
With Daddy and Mommy standing by.
So here's another singer. This is Lily Pons. He's another great singer. He looks like he's talking. That's the whole point. Good posture. A lot of people might recognize a very, very young Ethel Merman here. Clear words. Relaxed face. And although she is a Broadway singer and not an opera singer, what beautiful legato. This is a wonderful Hungarian bass. Very beautiful. He leaps octaves with no difference. Spanish mezzo-soprano now, Conchita Supervia.
Cuando veo unos ojitos negros, negros, negritos como mi suerte.
Notice the freedom in her body. That's so important. She's doing exactly what she wants to do. There's no waste. Very economic.
Anda, vete que no quiero. Pasar por ti me fatiga. Te porto como quien eres.
And again, the words are crystal clear.
Quieres que te diga.
This is the great Paul Robeson. If you didn't play the singing, you could very well think he's just standing there and talking.
I dreamed I saw Joey last night, alive as you and me. Says I, but Joe, you're 10 years dead. I never died, says he. I never died, says he. I never died, says he.
Beautiful. Perfect example of posture here in Beniamino Gigli. And here is Kirsten Flagstad. This is Lauri Volpi, Giacomo Lauri Volpi. It's beautiful, it's graceful and relaxed. What all of these singers have in common is that they look like they're speaking. And this is extremely important. Things are not like that now. That's not how people look anymore. Next video, we'll talk it over. To be continued.